Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have three teams for you for the Fire Rift Faction Assault, and it's really topical and kind of amazing what I did here. I did Deathless with an Epic and Under team, and the reason it's topical, I'm using Flammifer and I'm using Mang, so it should be a pretty cool video here. I thought it was awesome. One of them kind of underperformed, and the other one overperformed and was kind of crazy, so pretty cool here. Let's start with this first team. This team has nothing to do with the topical stuff. It's just a good team. You want to use Guard's Avatar and Sir Quentin Hadley. The restriction for Fire Rift is red and brown, so there's a lot of stuff you could use. You could use Tesla. You could use Triple Ferocity, Rage Reaver, Triple Defiance with Axe of the North. What else could you use? Zul'Goth, High King Iron Gut. There's a lot of cool stuff to use, but the Guard's Avatar with Sir Quentin Hadley is like, if you want to do it quickly, you could use the Shield of Erskaya. I did Mountain Crusher early with Angry Mob, but some iteration of this team would get you through the event really quickly as a high-level player. So this is what I would recommend for a high-level player. Either this or High King Iron Gut Zul'Goth, or Tesla or Ferocities. Something like that for high-level players. Now, here is a treat for y'all that the Soul Forge, we got Flammifer this week, and then I had a couple people asking me about Mang teams in the comments, and I just got Mang on my new account, so we're going to show a Flammifer team here first, and then we're going to show a Mang team that did Deathless level 500 with Mang, Epic and Under. I thought that was crazy. By the way, Chat-a-thon this Sunday, 5 a.m. EST, let's go, $1 every 3 minutes, $5 every 15, first hour's free, pick my arena teams. You pick the worst troops and see if I can win. And we'll do that a bunch of times. So Chat-a-thon this Sunday, September 25th, 2022. Let's go. Need some more people to RSVP for that early. Glorfindel, baby. You're still the only one, man. Shout out to you, bro. You're the man. All right, so this team here was putting my medals on because I forgot. Me trying to use Flammifer. Now, people have been asking me about what do you use Flammifer in. I think I have a video where I did Flammifer teams, so if you type Flammifer into my channel's search bar, you should be able to find that video. I'm going to link a different video at the end of this. I want to link the Pure Faction for Fire Rift at the end, so I can't link that video, but just type Flammifer in my search bar and you should be able to find it. But Flammifer is mostly used for Yao-Guai Queen Titania or Zul'Goth teams. So your Fireblade, Slayer, Fireblade, Flammifer, Thrall, Zul'Goth, Leprechaun team. That's what you use Flammifer with. We can't do this here because it's brown and red, so I tried to put it into the Yao-Guai Queen Titania team. Unfortunately, we don't have Child of Summer, we don't have Taipan. That's what you really need at the bottom of the team. You need that Child of Summer to make this team really work, and you would go Flammifer, Yao-Guai, Queen Titania, and Child of Summer with Sun Spear class. That's the prototypical Flammifer team, unless you have Zul'Goth and you're using Fireblade with Slayer. So instead of that, since I did not have Child of Summer, I went with Harpy Mage up top. And the reason I put her up top is because I just wanted to get her up quickly. She has Swift, so that enchant potion is going to get her up second turn. She'll make a big explosion. And I didn't want her Dust Storm to like mess up my Firestorm. So I wasn't sure like if it was going to mess with my Firestorm. So I wanted to put the Flammifer on the bottom. And it just worked out better this way. The brown, we could take brown with Flammifer. Otherwise, the Harpy Mage would be blocked, even though she's Swift. I don't know. You can switch it up if you want to. This is the best I could do for this coloration for Flammifer, and I was trying to put Flammifer into this video. So I went Harpy Mage, Yao-Guai, Queen Titania, Flammifer. Was a little bit clunky, but still worked out good. Yao-Guai hits really hard. Flammifer's the best weapon to put with Yao-Guai because it makes a bunch of red. It just uses yellow and brown, which none of the other troops on the team use. And use Sun Spear class, and you should be good to go. Just look for that alignment with Yao-Guai as you get further up. Early on, you could just cast them in a one-shot stuff, and then you can cast Queen Titania and finish stuff off. But later on, you're going to have to look for that alignment, which just means look for, Yao-Guai is going to turn purple to red. So make sure when you do that the red ends up being an extra turn when you turn the purple to red. Show the team code there. All right, here is the team. Level 500. Watch this. I'm on level 500, and we're Epic and Under team. And I did it Deathless. Didn't lose one troop at all. This just shows how powerful Mang is. I don't even use Mang that much anymore, but I just got it on my new account. I've had people asking about it. what teams, like how to make a Mang team. Well, this was my idea as far as red and brown go. Like, if I had access to all the troops, I don't know if I would use, like, a couple of these. But, yeah, I went with Mang, Cockatrice, Moira, and Fist of Zorn. So the idea here is we got Titan class, so that you really need Titan class when you use Mang, because your main thing is going to be you're going to be building up your attack really high so you can then take skulls, and you don't want to get backfired, so you want to be able to take brown and get that barrier on. So we got Mang up there, right? We got Cockatrice, we got Moira, we got Fist of Zorn. Fist of Zorn is an empowered converter. It turns yellow to skulls. So the idea here is you're going to take your Mang, you're going to drain all their armor and add it to your attack. So you're going to end up with like 1,000 attack. So when you take a skull, you're going to turn them to dust, dude. And then you can match brown and get your barrier so you don't get backfired. And you just make sure you don't leave skulls on the board for them. Try not to. So that's why we got the Cockatrice. Cockatrice is going to be making brown for Mang. It's going to entangle and drain. So it's a really good troop to help you like not get backfired, to not get hit with spells. It's just really good to just cast in certain situations, like the enemy's got its spell up, you can drain them. You're about to cast Fist of Zorn or Moira, you can entangle the first troop. You know what I mean? So you can entangle the first and second troop, so in case you turn the first troop to dust, you have that second troop entangled, so it doesn't hit you back with skulls. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind when you're using Mang. You know, you're going to build your attack up really high, and then you're going to want to put some sort of troop on your team that makes skulls, whatever that is for you. I went with Moira and Fist of Zorn because they are more like I can control them. Like I can turn yellow to skulls, make an extra turn, and then take some more skulls, hopefully with a barrier on, hopefully with their first enemy entangled and stuff, so I can't get backfired. You know what I'm saying? So Moira there, just another color. I can turn to skulls, make an extra turn, hit them again with skulls. Like, if you have 1,000 attack, which I will have here, you'll see. If you have 1,000 attack, you just need to hit them once with skulls and they're dead, right? So, most of the time. I mean, nothing can have more than like 1,000 durability, right? I mean, it's pretty close. And, this is level 500 Fire Rift right here with no legendaries, no mythics. Mang, Cockatrice, Moira, Fist of Zorn. So what I was doing here, like first off, you got Fist of Zorn, so you're going to look for that alignment early on. Alignment just means we're going to turn yellow to skulls. So we're going to want to see, if we're only going to do that if you turn yellow to skulls, it makes an extra turn. That's what alignment means. If I turn yellow to skulls, what happens? And then you look at the board and you want to make sure what happens is you get an extra turn. So if there's like skull, yellow, you know, you turn yellow to skulls, now you got skull, 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 you got 4 in a row, you get an extra turn. That's what alignment is. You want to look for alignment. You do not want to just cast it all willy-nilly without alignment, because then they'll backfire you hard and they might get extra turns and stuff and like hit you back really hard. So definitely make sure when you cast your converting troops that you end up with an extra turn after you convert it. So like I said in a live stream before, this game is more like chess than anything. You're thinking about what's the enemy going to do? What's going to happen if I cast this spell? Will I get an extra turn if I cast Fist of Zorn? When this yellow turns to skulls, will this make an extra turn? You got to think ahead. It's not checkers, it's chess. Will the enemy be able to hit me back if I cast this spell? So should I entangle their first troop with a Cockatrice? You know what I'm saying? Am I going to kill the first troop with a really huge skull hit, and then it's going to be their turn, there's going to be skulls on the board, and their second troop is then going to step in and hit me back with skulls. Then I should entangle their second troop. You know what I'm saying? Are they going to cast a huge spell, and I should just drain them with my Cockatrice? So, yeah, just look for alignment with Fist of Zorn, first of all. If you do not have it, just don't cast them. Get your Mang up. Cast your Mang on like their whatever troop has the most armor, or you can cast it on their first troop, just because you're going to be hitting them with skulls and you want to get that armor before you hit it with skulls. Whatever you want to do there. But Mang, you're going to drain a couple of their troops. Every single piece of armor that you drain, which is all their armor, is going to go straight to your attack. Then you're going to look for Moira and Fist of Zorn alignment, all the while using your Cockatrice to entangle stuff so it doesn't hit you back with skulls, to drain stuff so it doesn't hit you with spells. And you're using that Titan to get that barrier in case they do hit you back. But yeah, I thought that was cool that I got this done deathless on level 500 with an epic and under team with Mang. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below. Maybe not the best teams, but topical teams that y'all asked for. Peace.